Because when you started in WWE, it was more like, hey, here's Sami, he's the underdog, like, let's fight, let's go, everybody. And at some point, like, that super entertaining side of you came out, and I feel like you've developed into one of these people that kind of can go with what you feel, and you're very trusted, it seems like, in terms of doing what you do. Was there something that happened that turned that corner for you, or was it a gradual thing? Or
well, so that's a pretty loaded question here, but there's factors that I could control, and there's factors that are out of my control, and some of that is just timing and when the right person sees the right thing that makes that connection. As you know, sometimes that's how it works here, right? So I think for a long time, just having those matches and being that character and whatever, it'll only get you so far with regards to like microphones and storylines. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then with enough repetition and success, a decent success rate, that starts to get handed to you more and more. So I think that's also why I've been in such a good place mentally with WWE for the last couple of years, is I don't feel like I have to beg or like knock down doors to just get opportunities. I feel like, and I don't want to say I'm handed great opportunities, but I'm handed something.
But you also recognize it, right? Like the idea that like this Johnny Knoxville thing is
awesome.
It's incredible.
I am having the time of my life with it. It's, you know, as an artist, I suffer from my craft, so dealing with the phone calls.
Not great, not a great thing.
But that's commitment is what it is. So all this to say, creatively, it's been very, very stimulating. Obviously, I have a lot of negative things to say about Johnny Knoxville, and I don't know how much time you have, but I could all day.
He's a scumbag.
Right.
Yeah.
Ruined my life. Anyway, we'll gloss over that for a moment, but only to say if I strictly look at it as a performer now, it's been very, very, very refreshing and different and creatively stimulating, because he's not a normal wrestler.
Right.
And he's not even a normal celebrity.
Right.
So you can do some things really, really creatively to build a match in a way that you never normally would. If I'm wrestling Kofi Kingston or I'm doing a rivalry with Seth Rollins, he's not gonna post my phone number over to the city of LA.
Would make sense.
Right. Like a wrestling rivalry is confined to the parameters of a wrestling storyline. With Johnny Knoxville, that wall is kicked down. So all of a sudden, I'm showing up at his movie premiere. He's doing this stunt with the plane and answering phone calls on social media. All these out of the box elements that you don't normally do. So it's been very creatively stimulating to do all these things that you don't ever get an opportunity to do within the framework of a wrestling television show.